Hello, Fantasy Sports Wizard here, and welcome to episode 10 of my Hamburger career mode. And to get things started, we are going straight into some training. And Embolo finally becomes that 80 rated striker, continuing his fine run of form. And these young players are developing very nicely, and they are the future of this club. So we're going to build them up as best possible so that they become world-class players. And going into the first game, we're up against Eintracht Frankfurt for today, and I am not going to lie, this game was disappointing. Very disappointing. We've had issues before like this, and what I want to say is, the referee's got to hold his hands up and say he had a shocker. I am sorry, but he had a shocker. I don't know what game he was watching, but he got absolutely done in this game, and I am quite willing to go out and see this because they're not going to come and find me, so I'm pretty lucky in this sense. If this was real life, I'd be in trouble again, as I've already been critical of the referees. And it was a shocking decision, and you're going to see very shortly. The ball ping-pongs around, they clear it out, they win it back. But referee, how is that a penalty? I am sorry, but he doesn't touch him. He kicks himself, goes down. You have been conned big time. That is a yellow card all day long for simulation, and I wish the board were watching, and that should be a ban. I am sorry, but shocking decision. And Meyer then steps up, and Adler is rooted to the spot, and Frankfurt have a 1-0 lead. Now, I'm trying to not let my frustration show on the touchline, but unfortunately for the guys, they kept their heads up. They didn't let them get the better of this. And a beautiful play for Steibers, cutting in from that wing to slot home a beautiful finish, a beautiful play from the guys. The perfect response. What more can I ask from them to bounce back like that? And then we're now working away in the second half. I apologize, I forgot to record the stats for some reason, but the game was pretty even, and we're working things away, and Steiber again in the right place at the right time. Beautiful finish again, and we have turned things around. It's a 2-1 lead for us, and what a moment. I'm so pleased, but then we get a bit of misfortune in the box. The ball's clear. I'm like, Adler, what are you doing, mate? Why? I don't understand the goalkeeping there. What have you done, son? Hello? He seems to have collided with his own player, and the following ball comes across, which is impact his ability, and then he's in the back of the net. There's no one to make the save. It's an open net, and Meyer gets the easiest of finishes, and it's 2-2, and you can hold your hands up like that. I mean, it was disappointing, and stats show it was a very even game, but I gotta feel like we were robbed of a 3-point win there. It's disappointing, but we're moving swiftly on and bouncing back. We get some training going, and the guys continue to push up in some stats. You can see Tillerman's ranking, and we come up against Ingolstadt. And this is the perfect opportunity to bounce back from a disappointing performance where we were unlucky not to get the win. And I'm going to say, Steiber keeps that spot on the right wing, and we bring in Kleber and Callum Chambers along with Sake, who was telling me he's been playing great and would love to get some game time, so I thought, why not? And those were the changes we made. And I don't know if the guys were just feeling a little bit tired or Ingolstadt were up for it, but the first half was a tricky half. And again, they dominated the game. Corner here in the second half now, and Sakai rewarding his place in the team with a fine finish at the near post to give us the 1-0 lead. And it was encouraging. We were beginning to get the grips in this game. It struggled at the start. Ingolstadt very dominant. Didn't create any chances, but they contained the ball nicely. And Embolo continues his goal scoring run that he's been scoring. I think that's 3-4 goals now in the past 5 games. So we're getting a nice return after he couldn't find his shooting boots. And on screen you can see the stats, like fairly even game again. They had more possession, but we were more clinical again in our finishing, which is very encouraging because you need those goals to win the games. And now we're continuing to the next piece of training, and the guys are progressing. Oh, I keep saying it, but they're progressing nicely. Again, some consistent results is just boosting their stats nicely as they develop into the players that they are becoming. And I gotta pat myself on the back. And I mean, manager of the month. The guys are playing well. The results have been coming through, and the Bundesliga rewarded that. And I owe it all to the players for the way they are playing. And it's encouraging that we're moving in the right direction to get such a prestigious award. And the final game of this episode sees us come up against Schalke. And again, high-flying Schalke, I believe they're currently second in the table. So this game was going to be tricky. And on the back of that managerial award, I was pretty confident that guys playing well. We could possibly get a result out of this. So we kept a few of the players in from the last game. Muller comes back in. Sakai keeps his spot, and Kleber switches out for Spasic, who needed a rest. But this was just poor on behalf of the defense. They just easy finish, missed tackles, and 1-0 at half time. And Schalke just wouldn't let me out my own half. Like 72% possession for them. I couldn't do a thing, and it was very frustrating. Like they pinned me in. Like I had I couldn't get out. They dominated shots, and Adler making up for previous performances. Huge save there, but that was their best opportunity. And this is another thing that's beginning to grind my gears. Like, we're not even in the 80th minute. They are in the corner, and they are wasting time. Like, seriously, wasting time. Like, it was very frustrating. I couldn't get the ball off, and when I did get the ball off, it ended up going out, and they got the ball back, and yeah, it was a disappointing finish to this run of results we had going. But I know the guys will be back for the next episode, so as this runs out, I want to thank you for watching. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Bye!